have you guys ever thought of switching jobs? Now, people have different ideas about what changing career means in this case. Now, it is really hard to say how often it happens, but we can give some rough numbers for various age groups. A study by the Bureau of Labor Statistics looked at people born from 1957 to 1964, and they followed their work lives until they were 52, which is actually a lot. Now, I found out that people tend to switch jobs less often as they age. Let's say, for example, between the ages from 18 to 24, they change jobs around on average of 5.7 times. Now, from 25 to 34 years old, in this case, they switch jobs, or job hopping in this case, around 2.4 times. Then between 34 to 44, it's around 2.9 times, and from 45 to 52 is around 1.9 times. So as they age, they tend to switch jobs a lot less because you think about it, the job market used to be really hot back then, but now it's a lot more difficult. Now, these numbers don't exactly match up with career changes in this case, but they do suggest that the older you get, the less likely you are to make those change in careers. Now, many people have different reasons why they might want to change their careers, like let's say they need a bigger paycheck to support their lifestyle. Or let's say they desire less stress and wanting more flexibility, which is, let's say, majority of people today, just think of the economy. Or they try to maintain a work-life balance for relationships and their mental health. And there's a lot of cases like their job, they don't like it as much and they don't get as much quality time with their families because they don't get enough rest. This applies to everyone. Or let's say in everyone in the United States in this case, people working in blue-collar jobs, including white-collar jobs. Now, these are important factors for people to consider in their life while making important life decisions such as changing jobs. Now, ask yourself, when is the right time, or maybe is it a wise decision to switch jobs? Or rather, what are the signs that tell you you should consider switching a job? Now, as mentioned, an important thing to always consider when switching jobs is your health. Now, dealing with health issues unrelated to work stress in certain industries, such as jobs that might require, let's say, manual labor in this case, may impact your health in the long run. In the progress down the years, it may be wise to consider job hopping. If you go back, let's say, a more laid-back industry that will help you cope with more health-related issues. Let's say if you're working, let's say, underground, like an underwater welder, then it's got to be high demand, high stress, high pay at the same time. Maybe you should kick back a little more and maybe spend more of your money in investment. Maybe switch another job down the line and be a lot less stress, and you know you'll be financially okay. Now, in speaking of work stress, there are always ups and downs throughout your working career. However, if you feel more unhappy than you should constantly, such as dealing with huge amounts of workload and not feeling valued than you should, then things like these do play a factor in considering a career swap. Now, another factor may play into that a toxic environment. Give yourself time frame for, let's say, the situation to improve and prepare yourself back onto the market. If you're not performing your best work, then there is no harm in changing careers. And sometimes when you hear gossips, let's say from personal experience, is when you work in a workplace, if you hear people getting laid off, you hear people getting fired constantly, then that environment is not good for you. It's time to make a backup plan in that case. And going down the line, now working too much can also take a toll on the majority of people, including you and me. That is why it's important to find a balance between work and everything else in life. When you're always working, it can feel like you're exhausted, stressed, or you're missing out on other things for that matter, like spending time with loved ones or just basically chilling out with other friends. Now, plus, it's not good for your health. Overworking can lead to burnout, which is basically you feel for a majority of people in my age, and millennial age, when you can't keep up with everything anymore. So now finding that balance where you work hard, but you also take the time to relax and enjoy life is super important for your well-being. It's all about making sure that taking care of yourself and not letting work take over your whole life. Some people who contemplate a job switch may weigh the option of developing their skills to catch up with time market trends or opportunities. Let's say for right now, like Jerome Powell, for making this video, Jerome Powell made an announcement that he's not going to lower interest rates. So maybe during this cycle, in 2024 and 2025, this might be an opportunity for the marketing industry over the years where you can maybe swap to another job. Now, people, they have been developing marketing strategies such as printing ads or TV commercials. However, the evolution of digital marketing tends to dominate the industry when they realize the importance of updating their skill set and remain competitive in the job market. So they may look for jobs such as content marketing or content manager or social media manager to learn how to develop and execute strategies that engage with audiences that drive brand awareness. Now, changing careers is a huge deal, so it's very crucial to ensure that the new job can support your lifestyle. Keeping track of your spending and budgeting for your needs and wants is vital to safeguard your future. This way, you won't risk jeopardizing your financial stability as you transition into your new career. Now, also think about what's most important to you. Do you want a job that is less stressful and even it pays less, or do you rather go for something that you're passionate about? Now, even it means earning a little bit less. It is cool to remember that not everyone finds a job that they're crazy for life. Sometimes you gotta switch things up to support yourself and your family. Just take your time, weigh your options, and make the choice that feels right for you. Now, do a lot of people swap jobs? Comment down below and make sure you hit the subscribe button. Personally, I think job hopping is basically the #1 goal for people to get out of that really toxic environment. Because sometimes you make a lot of money, but there are times that you might want to swap that job, just make it a little bit less. Because the whole point of this is to work more efficiently, meaning is have more of your work hours due for you. Instead of, let's say you work a lot and you get paid a lot, but it doesn't matter if you can't spend it. Or let's say, for example, like you work so much, but people put you down. It gives you a lot of negative energy. That breaks the whole purpose of living at the end. That's it for this video. I'll see you guys next time.